hashtag bring back Wildcraft or save Wildcraft isn't a new hashtag used in the Wildcraft community. This hashtag has been used for years, dating back almost to when Wildcraft was first created. This hashtag usually tags along to a popular video that circles the Wildcraft community. A YouTuber known was known as Lemon the Fox first brought up this situation, I believe. As I do not have access to the video anymore, but they explained the issues of why the Wildcraft community and game was dying. And from that video, hundreds and hundreds of other WildTubers have posted the exact same thing, explaining why the community and game is dying and how it is all TRG's fault. But this isn't the case. While TRG has done some poor decisions in the recent updates of Wildcraft, it could be increasing the price of Wild Club or adding animals and worlds that people don't like. But that is not TRG's fault. A YouTuber, formerly known as Mystical Spirit, posted a video talking about all of the updates of Wildcraft that were taken from the community that TRG added into Wildcraft, seeming that the community created those updates and TRG chose to put them into their game. Some of these being very popular. And as it may come to a shock to most people, the Mystic World was created by the community. This wasn't something that TRG added in on their own. While they created the look of the world and the bosses that were in it, they created the map, but the original idea was taken from the community. It was possible that TRG may have not even known that they wanted to add this before the community stepped in. But why does this matter? Years ago, Wildcraft posted what people assume is the downfall of Wildcraft. They used the example of the underwater world. The underwater world was a new part of Wildcraft. Not only would you be experiencing land animals with land to explore, you could now dive deep underwater, play with all new animals, and explore new territories, but with the same game dynamics. Many people were really excited about this as it was a new step for Wildcraft and their creators. This means new updates following this add-on. But that was wishful thinking. It was wishful thinking that the community would act like that. While many people do enjoy the underwater world, if you log into the underwater world, let's say you go to the first map, like Wild Plains. Wild Plains probably has triple the amount of servers and players than that first world in the underwater world. Which makes sense. There isn't a lot of animals yet. There's not a lot of worlds yet. There's barely any dens. It's still in the works. But that isn't the big part. The big part is the community doesn't like it. People use it as the downfall. It's when Wildcraft started making horrible updates that nobody asked for. But that's the thing. The underwater world was created by the community itself. If I'm correct, a very famous WildTuber, Sarah Panda, she created the idea to have an underwater world. And if you go to her comment section, you'll see all of the positive reactions from the community. They're like, yes, this was amazing. They should totally add this into Wildcraft. Why, when TRG suddenly starts adding your ideas does the community become disgusting and selfish, saying they hate the update. They hate the new underwater world. They hate the mystic world. They hate everything that you have added. While the videos that you may see range from years ago when Lemon first showed the fall of Wildcraft, you can still see people posting these videos to this day. Some people choose to ignore it. Others choose to lie about it. But they don't address the big picture. That while TRG is contributing to the game slowly moving down, it's not just them. These updates that people hate so much, some of them, quite a few, are from the community itself, which shows disrespect, honestly. You have this amazing idea, you show it to the creators, they create your idea. Y'all don't realize this. Despite them putting out an update every month, these updates take months to years. These people spend years on your update ideas for you to turn around and say that this is crap, this is trash, this is ruining the game. Do you not realize how disgusting and disrespectful that is? And then you blame it on them. Like it's their fault. It's their fault. Their game is dying. They're probably not happy about it. What do you advise them to do? They say bring back old Wildcraft. They did. They tried to. They answered everybody's problem. They added back the legacy den, the den that people of OGs have loved for years and wanted back. They added that. And yet it wasn't enough. What do you want them to do? Please specify. When you say bring back old Wildcraft, what does that mean? Go ahead, make your own updates. Nobody shows what that means. They don't explain what bring back old Wildcraft means. They just say bring it back. And they did. And they were hated for it. But I think the worst part about this is that when you go and watch any of those videos, they don't talk about the community as a whole. They talk about the inappropriate actions, the swearing, the adult people on the game. They talk about the heat, the other disgusting behavior of part of the community. They don't talk about the community as a whole, which means they are not sorry. We, as a community, is not sorry for the disrespect we have for TRG and the game as a whole. We're not sorry for it. We don't care. Just give us our good updates. Many people would watch this video and assume I am being dramatic. Some people will say, well, it is TRG's problem. What can we do? There isn't much, honestly. The first thing that the community should do, and that this video should be an eye-opener, but it is also an apology to Nidd and the entire TRG team. I am apologizing on the entire community amount. That is over at least 100 people I am apologizing for this community being so disrespectful and disgusting towards the game, towards the company TRG as a whole. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the community doesn't open their eyes and realize that they're the problem. So what can we do? Start by apologizing. Take down the videos where you just blame TRG. Take them down. Or make a follow-up of the video. Even if it's years old, make a follow-up addressing what you were wrong to do. That it was wrong for you to blame everything on the creators that is keeping your game alive. Everyone should be grateful and happy they're getting updates. Some games don't get updated even twice a year. But yet, this company is spewing out updates every month. Try to look on the bright side every time you get an update. The people that complain the most are the people that do not have WoW Club and people that either just started or had to reset their account. And I understand, that is frustrating. I have had to reset my account before. While TRG does create more Wild Club updates, it's for a good reason. If you have WoW Club and you run out of things to buy or go for, they post these updates for Wild Club as probably a thank you. Thank you for donating to this game. Here is a bunch of free skins, help leveling up, new dens. That's probably all a thank you. A thank you for supporting the game. While you can support the game without having to buy WoW Club, people view it as such a negative thing because they don't have WoW Club. There are still plenty of people that have WoW Club. People also call it a money grab. If TRG is creating their own animations for the game, you realize that that is time, money, plus this is a business. This isn't just a random person working at home trying to pull up a code for an animation or a new skin. This takes time, effort, and money to run your own business and create your own game. Wildcraft is free to play. They're not getting money from people buying the game itself. They get money every month by the Wild Club people, the people that pay. That's why they give them so many free things, like the Wild Pass, skins, EXP boosts, everything. That is so they stick around, so they can continue using that money to update the game and support the actual community. So saying that it's a cash grab, that's correct, but they need the money for something. What should TRG do? This is advice, I guess, to TRG because it's rare that they'll ever actually do this because after being screamed at by the community, despite they'll ever do this. To ease the tension of this terrible community we have, maybe make a few more things for the free people, just to ease their ego a little bit. Make them not so, like, grumpy children. But if I was in this position, I was getting screamed at by the community every day because there is more hate videos than good videos now talking about the game. I'd shut the entire thing down. Shut down the entire app. Stop posting updates. Then what'll they do? There would be no more Wildcraft. Nothing for y'all to complain about. I do not think that TRG will shut down the game anytime soon. This is probably the only way most of them make money. For them to pay themselves, because it's a job. Most people that complain don't even know what that is. And to TRG, I, again, am sorry for the community. I don't care if the community isn't sorry for what they've done. I am apologizing for the entire community. I am sorry for the terrible things the community has said. I personally absolutely love Wildcraft. And if I had the money for WoW Club, I would definitely buy it and continue to support the game fully. Because this money is going somewhere. So, Nidd and the creators of TRG, I am sorry. The community is sorry. We are all sorry. Even if you've done nothing wrong. You are also sorry. We have ruined Wildcraft. We have ruined the entire community. We have ruined the company of TRG, Turbo Rocket Games. We have ruined it. I am sorry that they will not take credit for it. I am sorry. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.